Dave's been working very hard, putting things together, fixing the feed car so that it has some heat in it for me and various other things. And now he is building this trailer so that we can haul it all the way down to Chihuahua, Mexico, so that we can go to the Copper Canyon in Mexico. It's about 7 days before we're ready to go, and Dave's working very hard, as you can see, to get this trailer all ready. We still have lots of snow outside, as I'll show you here. So we are really looking forward to going on this trip and getting away from this. It's been a real long winter, and we'd like to go golfing and just spending some time in the sun. I'll come back in here and I'll be showing some more video, taking some more video as the trailer gets closer to being done, and we're having flaps made for on the feed here, so just in case it rains or anything. And I'll show you some, take some more video before we're ready to leave, but this is just the start of it. Well, here we're ready to go.
And we're headed out of here with this thing to go have some fun for a couple of weeks.
Great.
And thanks to our neighbor, she's going to take care of everything
for us. Oh, wow. I'm going to miss you guys.
Well, it's Sunday afternoon, about 4 o'clock, and we're finally getting into St. Louis. And as you can see, I'm getting a little bit of footage here of the arch as we're coming in. Well, it's a few years ago, but me and Terry, once upon a time, took one up the top of that thing and looked it over. And it's a little hard holding this camera as we're bouncing down the road. So we finally made it to St. Louis here, second day out. Well,
Chris has brought us down here to the St. Louis Union Station. It's been all converted into a mall. And there's Terry and Chris standing there. It's quite interesting. I'm going to try and get some shots of the whole place here. A little bit of the inside of the Union Station here that they've turned into a mall. I'll be taking a little bit more of it as we go along. This is one of the center areas of a mall. As you can see up above it, especially all the old steel, and this is the old railroad station building. It's just loaded with little shops and whatnot all over the place. Very unique place. I'm not much for malls, but this one is interesting as hell. Right now I'm standing in the entrance of the west end of it, looking down the aisle, just to give you an idea of what this place is like. It's loaded with shops and malls, just loaded from end to end. As you can see, I'm shooting upwards that what the old station used to look like, and they just remodeled the whole place into nothing but a big mall. I'm presently standing in the upper section of the mall. There's 2 levels. This is down the west corridor, and I'm coming around towards the east corridor. There's Terry and Chris. And this is the south corridor here of it. Give you a little view, show you that we're on the second level here. As you can see, the whole place is quite unique in the fact that they used this old railroad station and just did an interior remodeling job. This is some footage right here of just an open bar that's up in here. Just sort of looked unique to me. I need an arch.
Okay, sir. This is my show, sir. You just can't tell me to make you an arch, you know. I'll make you an arch.
You're gonna make me an arch. Come on. I'm getting it.
Here's an arch.
Okay. Whoa! 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 I'm at the south end of the mall right now. I'll give you an idea of all these little restaurants that are all along through here. Prior to this, I took a shot of guys making fudge down there. He was making arches for us. And there's Terry again. Well, I found this at the end of the mall here, Hooters Restaurant. Of course, Terry's standing right behind me, so that's about as close as I'm going to get to it. Well, we finally made it to Ferns and Chris's. They're out here looking to putt-putt over. Let me see if I can get the date punched into this thing.
Are we good?
Farron's a little tired there. Okay. See you when we get down the road farther. I don't know.
That'll work.
We'll try it. I think it'll be fine.
Yep.
Did you see what it looks like inside there?
We got our caps.
Well, we're making it into Oklahoma.
Home Center in Pittsburgh.
I just missed the sign.
The finest steakhouses in the entire nation is right here in Pittsburgh, Kansas. Jim's Steakhouse at 20th and Broadway in Pittsburgh has served great steaks for years.
That there's no snow and there's even flowers coming out. We're about 150 miles into Oklahoma at present, headed south. Had to get a picture of these. You see, going along the medium here, there's daffodils all the way down through it. Of course, I got this stupid cup in my way. But the one thing nice about it all is there's no snow. And I'm just getting used to trying to use this stupid thing, so. I don't know, we're crossing some sort of big body of water here. Lake, what? Terry says it's called Lake Eufaula. It's quite a big body of water. Surprised me in Oklahoma here. Pretty hard to hold the camera steady going along in the car. The roads down here are worse than they are in the UP, I'm telling you. We're getting green grass. Beats the hell out of this white snow in the back there. Do some talking.
Well, here we are,
Some river.
leaving
Whoa.
Oklahoma and going across the river, heading into Texas.
Show them the river. Pan north there some. Some river.
That is a river, they say.
Pretty sandy to me. Oh, there is some water over on this side.
The road's rather bumpy, so you're gonna have to excuse the bumps.
I'll take the water.
Well, I didn't.
Well,
Guess we're officially coming up on Texas now. Welcome to Texas, it says. It is sunny, but it's still rather cold today. Hopefully it'll start getting warmer now.
this is what the northern Texas landscape looks like. To me, it sucks. But we've been driving in this stuff quite a few miles now. All the same, there's nothing and nothing. Fine, guys. If you like beer, you're really going to pay for it in Texas. We've been driving for hours, and this is about what we keep looking at. Steady. We're still in the northern part of Texas. Most of all of this you see is cotton fields. They're just miles and miles and miles and miles of the cotton fields.
This is some big grass that we've been seeing along the way. We've been wanting to take some pictures of it by comparing Dave's height to it. You can see it's awful tall stuff. It's kind of pretty. Not sure what it is, we'll have to find out.
Yeah, you think the grass is big, you should see the lawnmower.
We're stopped at a wayside. Here's some more of that grass. Well, we just made another stop in Snyder, Texas. And as you can see, this is a stop for Dave. Meanwhile, Terry sits in the car while he goes and looks for junk cars. I don't think he'll be too long, but the backyard is all full of junk cars. Happened to spot it on the way in.
Well, I stopped for a cup of coffee at McDonald's here and I spotted this thing parked here. I thought I'd just get a shot of it. It's an old Santa Fe. You might have to there. We finally made it here to New Mexico. Coming up on a sign right now that welcomes us, or supposedly. Whoa, Ter. Whoa, Ter.
Well, you've got enough of it.
Well, okay, if you say so. We're in New Mexico. I don't know, what's the name of this town?
Hobbs.
Hobbs, New Mexico. And how'd you like to have one of these sitting in your backyard? This, as you can see around here,
Right in the middle of town.
this is residential. And there's a whole row of these beauties right down through the middle of town, bumping away. Well, I spotted a dam here on the Pecos River. We just pulled into Carlsbad, and I was driving down through here, and there's a little dam. I had to take a look at that, and now I found this choo-choo train. Quite interesting. Looks like it's been sitting here for quite a few years, though. This is a dam we found on the Pecos River here that got me to turn off here. Looks like it's probably around about 10-foot head. And there sure the hell isn't much water flowing through. Just, I think, on the far side over there, it looks like years ago there might have been some hydro in on it. But nothing at present. It's just public use, the whole place.
Well, we're starting our climb into Carlsbad Caverns. It's about a 7-mile road trip up into the caverns.
and we got behind an RV.
Kind of interesting countryside. At least there's some hills. Here's some more of it. Drops off way down there. Guess you can't really see the bottom.
As you can see, we're climbing and climbing and climbing to get up through here. I pulled off on a pull-off right now to shoot a little bit of this.
Yeah, we're still trying to get out of the cold weather, and as you can see, there's ice sickles hanging from the walls here. It's probably about 5 degrees, we figured.
Well, here's where we started into it. The only trouble is we wound up in the middle of school tours.
That's how we're starting. Quiet now.
As you can see, that's something.
You got us on film.
Maybe.
Yes, it is. Just turn around.
Guys starting down in the cavern. Finally figured out how to make this stupid camera work. As you can see, we've already went down quite a ways. But we're involved with school groups. There's Terry standing right there. But keeps going down and down and down and down and down. There's Terry waving at us. Hey, smile, you're on candid camera. But it's quite a hole in the ground. Everybody's saying a bunch of bats flying around, and there isn't. It's a bunch of birds. It's sort of interesting. I'm going to be able to see this, but see the people way the hell down there? I'm zooming in on them. The guy down there with a light. I don't know how much film we're going to be able to run down in here because of the lighting. I thought there'd be lots of lighting down in here, but apparently not. Here, if you can see anything or not, but you can see a little bit.
You're fixing to hold my hand.
Quite interesting. But I don't think there's enough light to do any good. This is looking a long ways into a tunnel area that they say we can't go in because the bats are supposed to be in it. But there's where we started down into this thing. Interesting, but I don't know how good this is going to turn out. Well, here's stalactites and stalagmite towers right here. If you look up near the top there, you can make out a little bit of a face like on the left-hand one. It just... So we're going into this a lot deeper again, so I don't know how this will show up, but it's a big cavern area. Whether it'll show up at all.
You keep saying that.
Well, I don't know if this is all going to work or not there. There's, you know, a very minimum amount of light in here. Formation on the wall of some sort. They're hanging there. What can I tell you about it? First experience down in this place. Down the bottom here someplace are oh boy. We're 450 feet down, and you can see I'm looking back up where we came from. We keep heading down, that's all. Here's another part of it. I don't know. Light is the problem. Still headed down, but that's where we're headed, down in that direction. I'm very disappointed about the fact of what the lighting's like in here. You can hardly see anything. We're down in another level right now. You can see the stalactites and stalagmites. And of course you got to remember which one's on top and which one's on bottom. Battery, battery, battery.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
I had a feeling.
Well, it's flashing battery, but it ain't done yet.
Yeah, we might as well save some though.
I don't know. As you can see, this is little stalactites and stalagmites of some sort.
Save it.
This is what they call the big room. There's some lighting down through here, so I'm trying to shoot some of this.
Still some battery.
So I'm trying to shoot some of it. Give you an idea. And here's a close-up of it. I'm trying to take this, just the color formation is unique about this one here.
We are.
This is the Salt Lakes in
This ain't
Texas.
Salt Lakes.
Yes, it is.
That's what it says it is?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Look like no Salt Lake to me.
Okay,
Got here.
we've made it to El Paso.
Got a picture of the sign. Motel 6.
We are staying at Motel 6,
Take a picture of the rest of the butts.
and Dave is cutting loose.
There she stands, bullshitting as usual. That's Mr. Brown's wife. And this over here is Mr. Brown walking away. They're the ones who put the trip together originally. This is Saturday, and all the putt parts aren't here yet, but slowly, some of them were here, quite a few of them were here when we got here. I think there's 4 guys still showing up that's not here yet. We're all lined up in a row except one guy, he's way up on the other side up here. We got one here from the Sioux Line though. As you can see up at the top there, that isn't 500, that's the Sioux Line. But we've got people here from New York, Wisconsin, Georgia, California. Oh, I can't think of all the states, but there's a bunch of them. Crews from all over the United States. This is what you call an old Fairmont. Say hit and miss. It's a one-lunger, you just heard it running. It's an old Fairmont, a hit and miss. Somewhere in the 40s is when they built these things. Yeah, we got another one arriving and a couple more that's came in since we weren't here for a little while. There's another one way up there. Come in, as you can see. Try and zoom up on it a little bit there. They're from Oshkosh, Wisconsin. They just come in a little while ago. And here come in from Illinois. Nice car. Got a whole bunch of decals all over it. Pretty decent looking machine. What's the name of this place?
Something Cattleman's. Cattleman's something.
I don't know. This is Cattleman Steakhouse or something or other we're at. This is all the railroaders that's taken over this one particular room here. Smile, you're on candid camera.
That way, they get everything nice and hot. There should be no problem with like the population, I'll go around and get the take orders, get the tickets, and then like when I take the food order, it's gonna be in the, you're gonna match the names, bring them up.
I don't know if you can see it, but we got a coyote that walked up right outside the window here.
He's
You can
watching
see
the
him?
cars.
We can't see the road runner around any place though. He's just standing there. Yeah, he's right behind the column. He's taking off. Can't find nothing to eat, so. Well, here we are, about ready to move into Mexico. We're lining them all up here for inspections to start with on the American side. This is the crossing where Mexican side is coming into the United States. As you can see, it's quite a traffic jam at present. It's 9 o'clock in the morning here this time. We've got a little inspector that's going down through here and inspecting all our paperwork to cross over. Seems to be a hell of a nice guy. He decided to come over here and do it for us instead of us going over there.
There's a sign saying we're going from, or into Chihuahua, Mexico.
And there's a hell of a lot of speed bumps.
This is a mountain range that we're passing through on our way to Chihuahua. Kind of pretty. But the countryside, the rest of the countryside is really poor. Garbage littered all along the highways. There's the feed that we're following. Got through customs pretty quick. The only thing they asked about in our car is he wanted to know how much the down comforter was that Chris is having me take home to send to my mom. That was about it. Here we are going across a bridge here. The roads in Mexico are very bumpy, as you can see.
This is a first-class road.
As you can see, we're finally hitting down into Mexico where the trees are starting to turn green. We're almost to Chihuahua. We're about 15 miles out, 20 miles out yet. It's been a long day already.